Okay, good morning, everybody. I'll go into Genesis 2, and I just wanted to show you some balloons to lift your spirits and thank God for the new day and His many blessings and have fun. Maybe not have, you can have a light heart in Him, trust in Him. Here's a punch balloon over here, punch, 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 and a regular balloon. So Genesis 2:10 through 14. Now a river went out of Eden to water the garden. And here's the river coming from Eden to water the garden where that God set up for Adam and Eve. There's Pishon. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but Pishon, Gihon, Hiddekel, Euphrates. Okay, I know the Euphrates. This is east of Assyria, Cush, and Havilah, where there's gold. Here's the gold. Now a river went out of Eden. Here's Eden. To water the garden. Out of the ground the Lord formed every beast of the field and every bird of the air, and brought them to Adam to see what he would call them. And whatever Adam called each living creature, that was its name. Genesis 2:19. So Adam, I should put Adam right down here. Adam named the animals: Dwayne, Carl, Simone, Peter, Susie. Susie's one of my favorite names. So this is a giraffe, elephant, maybe hyena, dog, snake, turtle, mouse in English, but I don't know the names back then. There was only one language. And the Lord commanded the man, "You are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, for when you eat from it, you will surely die." So God told Adam, "You're free to eat from any of the trees in the garden, but from the tree of knowledge," and I should put a tree here, knowledge and good and evil, when you eat it, you shall surely die. Genesis 2:16. And as the snake, the serpent came, talked to Eve, "Did God really say, you must not eat fruit from the tree that is in the middle of the garden? You will surely die." Did God really say that? Starting to doubt him, making her doubt herself or her God. Or so the snake said, "Did God really say you must not eat from that? You will surely die." When the woman saw that the fruit of the tree was good, she took some and she ate it. She also gave some to her husband. Genesis 3:6. So when she saw that it was good, she did try it. She took some of it and gave some to her husband. Here, okay. Genesis 3:7. Then the eyes of both of them were opened, and they realized they were naked. But their eyes were opened, and they realized they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together and made coverings for themselves. So in cartoons, there's always one leaf, but they sewed fig leaves together. Then the man and his wife heard the sound of the Lord as he was walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and they hid from the Lord God among the trees of the garden. But the Lord called to the man. So then the man and his wife heard the sound of the Lord. Heard the sound of Lord God as he was walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and they hid from Lord God, among the trees of the garden. But the Lord God called to the man. So Adam and Eve are in their fig leaves and they're hiding in the trees from God. Can you hide from God? No. Where are you, says God. Trump clump. Here's the sound of the Lord God as he was walking. Here comes God. I hear him. Are we going to go to him or hide? Where are you? So they have a dialogue. Adam says, I heard you in the garden. I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid. Then God says, who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree that I commanded you not to eat from? The man said, the woman you put here with me, she gave me some fruit from the tree and I ate it. Then the Lord said to the woman, what is it that you have done? So they're all pointing fingers and blaming each other. The serpent deceived me and I ate it. What is it that you've done? I didn't do it. The serpent deceived me and then I ate it. So the Lord said to the serpent, because you have done this, cursed are you above all livestock and all wild animals. You will crawl on your belly and you will eat dust all the days of your life. Genesis 3:14. So I guess God is first blaming the serpent. Because you've done this, you're cursed about all livestock and all wild animals. I don't like snakes. I saw one yesterday, a baby one. You will crawl on your belly and you will eat dust all the days of your life. So maybe before it walked around, I'm not sure. So God said, where are you? Adam said, I heard you in the garden. I was afraid and I hid. The woman you gave me, the woman you put here with me. Now he's kind of blaming God. The woman you put here with me, she gave me some fruit from the tree and I ate it. And God said, who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten the tree? What is it that you have done to Eve, to the woman? I don't know if they had names at this time or not. The serpent deceived me and I ate it. So God curses the serpent, or punishes the serpent. So he's still talking to the serpent, and I will put enmity. I don't know if it's not the devil, is it? I will put enmity between you and the woman, between your offspring and hers. He will crush your head, and you will strike his heel. So my Bible study, BSF, is studying Genesis next year, so I'm going to learn all these answers. So to the snake, he says, I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offspring and hers. So the woman and family are going to be enemies between the snake and his family. He will crush your head, and you will strike his heel. So I'm not sure if that's Jesus or mankind. I'll find out next year. He will crush your head, and you will strike his heel. So we'll have enmity all our born days. I will make your pains in childbearing very severe. With painful labor you will give birth to children. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you. So to the woman he said, I will give you pains in childbirth. So she's going to have a baby. Ouch. With painful labor you will give birth to your children. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you. So you will desire your husband, and he will rule over you. A lot of people don't like that, but to Adam he said, cursed is the ground because of you. Through painful toil you will eat food from it all the days of your life. It will produce thorns and thistles for you, and you will eat the plants of the field. By the sweat of your brow you will eat your food until you return to the ground. For dust you are, and to dust you will return. So cursed is the ground because of you. Here's the ground, and it's cursed. Through painful toil, you will eat from it all the days of your life. It will produce thorns and thistles. These are the plants that hurt. And you will eat the plants of the field. By the sweat of your brow you will eat your food until you return to the ground. So you'll work until you return to the ground. So what about retirement? For dust you are, and to dust you will return. You are dust. You came from the dust, and you'll return to the dust. So I guess that's death. We're cursed with death and work and childbearing, but thankfully he also gives us many blessings and salvation in Jesus. And Adam called his wife named Eve. Okay, now she's not the woman, she's Eve. Adam called his wife named Eve because she was the mother of all living. She was the mother of all living. Genesis 3:20. So Adam called her Eve because she was the mother of all living. The Lord made garments of skin for Adam and his wife and clothed them. Okay, so God still loves us, Adam and Eve. He made them garments of clothing. I made these for you. Wow. How did God make that? With a sewing machine or what? He put them together for Adam and his wife and clothed them so they don't have to have their leaves anymore. Thank you. He made garments of skin, so it must have gotten them from the animals. So he drove out the man, and he placed the cherubim at the east of the Garden of Eden, and a flaming sword which turned every way to guard the tree of life. Genesis 3:24. So he drove out the man, and he placed the cherubim at the east of the Garden of Eden, and a flaming sword which turned every way to guard the tree of life. Cherubim is an angel. Or I don't know if that's plural. Cherubim. Drove out the man, kicked him out, sent him to east of Eden, one of my favorite movies. But the cherubim at the Garden of Eden with a flaming sword, a sword on fire, which would turn every way to guard the tree of life. So I don't know if the flaming sword was on its own or the cherubim held it. And I think there's more than one angel. Cherubim. So tomorrow we'll talk about Adam and Eve giving birth, having a baby, and moving on in the Lord, with the Lord. Have a good, blessed day.